Well, good evening all. It's been a busy weekend. I went away in my camper van from Friday till Monday. Saturday, I went to Stonehenge. That was all right. I was a bit underwhelmed. Bunch of rocks. But yeah, it was all right. But there was thousands of people there. Then what did I do Monday? I went to Castle Coombe. They had racing on all day, GT cars, saloon cars, all sorts of weird cars. And I went for the hospitality suite because it was the first time they were doing hospitality, where you get your breakfast and your lunch, and you can watch the race in the warm and dry from up above. And then I saw it hailstoning, and I could look down on the poor people getting wet whilst I was eating a pork pie. All in all, and I think I was the first name on the list, so I think I may have been the first one ever to have signed up for the hospitality suite at Castle Coombe Circuit because they've only just started doing it. Anyway, where was I this week? A solid zone 3 here, look, halfway between 2 and 4. I'm not disappointed or surprised by the result because if you look at this guy on the left here, I said in the last video, he's looking up high, and I expected it to be, I would have thought it would have been in that area if I'm honest. You can't tell how high this guy is looking, but these two other players here, neither of them are looking up, so they were no real use. So it was sort of, who do we base it on? Are the judges going to think, oh, these two are looking low, let's go low? This guy's looking high, some will go high. But it looks like, I've had a quick look, it looks like all the judges follow this guy's eyesight and they all went up there. So I'm not at all surprised. I can't complain about it because, I mean, that was my own fault. Perhaps I should have gone on my instinct this time. I say every week that where you think it is and where you think they're looking is irrelevant. And it's even in the frequently asked questions in the BOTB website. You've got to try and figure out where you think the judges will go. Now, if you think the judges are rubbish and they're going to go all over the place, then bear that in mind because that's what you need to do. So yeah, zone 3 I don't know how much I had, a quarter of my £1.50 back, 25% I think it is in the zone 3. Oh no, 15%. It was pennies either way. So let's have a look at those devilish judges. 8 judges this week, and Matt Cannon, the head judge, is back. I'm surprised that he's probably out on probation or something, but he is back and in charge this week. And what have the judges done? Well, nearly all of them have gone, you know, quite high. There's only, I think there's only that one down there, spotted down a bit lower. Would I take any out? No, not necessarily. No, I wouldn't. But the spread isn't that bad either, really, considering if you look at the whole sort of square effort there. That's not that bad, is it? It's not that far out. But if I say I like the judging, somebody will moan about that. If I say I don't like the judging, people will moan about that. So I'm saying nothing about the judging, unless I already have and I can't remember. Anyway, let's have a look at this week's picture. Well, it's a tricky one this week. This is absolute guesswork, isn't it? I mean, I've drawn some lines, but literally just now. I've cut that bit out of the video, obviously, but because it was a long silence while I'm drawing lines. But I've got this guy here, the bald one, looking more or less straight up from that eye, and slightly to his right, I think, from the other eye. So I've gone in the middle, drawn a white line up the middle. And this guy, I've tried to sort of follow his eyesight as best I can, and the angle of his head and his nose, but I still think he's looking high. So I'm going to put my one cross right there for now. 24751319. Let's get these out of the way. How does that look there? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad there. Like I said, I've only looked at it a few minutes ago, so I'm going to I'll have more of a look at it throughout the week. What's happening with can I get the target down? Oh, target's working. Well, the target's working. Must be fixed. So if I put that there, how does that look there? Are they looking at zone 1, zone 2 area? Maybe that I need to move my cross a bit more to the left slightly, my left. Because I think the judges might think This fella here on the right is looking further over to the left slightly. I'll have another look at it later in the week, and possibly this fella on the left might be looking a bit higher, so maybe to the left and a bit higher. I don't know. I'll spend more time in it in a week. I'll have a look. But that's where we are for now. So, oh, that's what I was going to say too. I only looked at the winner just before I started the video, and it's Hadley Johnson. Now, one of our oldest viewers on this channel is Hadley Johnson, and I don't know if it's the same one or not. Well, I'm sure he'll comment in the comments whether he was a winner or not. But I looked at the name and I recognised it straight away, and I thought, I'm sure that's one of our oldest viewers, Hadley Johnson. Well done, Hadley, whether it's you or not. But I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. And let me know you got on as well, guys. And I'm back this weekend, so leave a coordinate, and we'll have another look on Saturday at where we think the average is. Okay, Revcomps, what's going on there? So for next Thursday, this Thursday's draw, I've got 1 on this Spider, and I've got 3 on this Up GTI, because they were only cheap. It was only like £9 for 3 tickets, and I thought, that's going to be a laugh, and it's supposed to be great fun. I didn't bother with the rest of them. One thing you've got to watch with Revcomps is the descriptions are not always accurate. I've seen many of them incorrect. Usually, they comment that some of the cars are 4x4 all-wheel drives, and they're not. Because when you put the registration number into Parker's spec check, it'll tell you if it's 2-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. This one here is Volvo XC40. It's got FWD. Now that's front wheel drive, and I don't know if they've changed it, but a couple of days ago they had it in here as all wheel drive, and when I put it in the Parkers it was a 2-wheel drive, which would have been a front wheel drive. But you've got to watch out for that, because it might not make a difference. It's a free car, but still you might be specifically playing for a 4-wheel drive. I didn't bother with the others. And then last night they added more for Monday, so let's get them into frame here. So I like the look of this Audi A3 S-Line. It's quite nice. I had a couple of tickets on that. Didn't bother with the Velar or the Audi RS4, even though they both come with £5 cash, which was tempting. Not interested in this Ranger Wild Track. I had to have 3 tickets on this camper van. £5 a ticket. I know there's a lot of tickets, 20,000 tickets, but it comes with 10 grand as well. I thought, ooh, that's nice. So I had to get some tickets on that, and I was gonna go for this Audi SQ2, but then I changed my mind. It's something like it's mental. It's a really fast performance one, so I changed my mind, didn't bother. But they've got a few in the auto draws that I got tickets on. I got just one. I only do one occasionally on these auto draws. I got one on this Kia Stonic. One I think on this Mini Cooper, one on this Mercedes GLC. I didn't bother with the 2 vans. I was tempted with the Adam S, because that's more like a Fiat Abarth. I think it's the same body as a Fiat 500, and that's got the 1400 turbo engine in it. It's quite a quick car. Racing seats. I was tempted, but then I changed my mind. Thought, nah, save my money. So that's where we are on Revcomps. And don't forget now, it's beginning of the month again, which means Auto Trader have got an electric car giveaway starting this month again. And it's the BYD Dolphin, which is a Chinese company, BYD. I think it stands for something like Build Your Dreams. And it's just shortened to BYD. That's easy to enter, guys. Just put your Christian name and your surname in and your email address, and just click on submit. I think you've got to put a tick in a box to say you've got a driving license and you're over 17. But when I clicked on it, it said, oh, thank you for entering. Do you want to enter for an electric bike as well? Which is about £3.5 grand worth of bikes. So I thought, I don't mind if I do. So I've entered for the bike as well. But you'll see that come up when you put your name and your email address in here, and age 17 plus. It'll give you the option of playing for the electric bike. Anyway, enough rambling. Let me know what you've got on, guys. Leave a coordinate for Saturday, and good luck.